Welcome everyone, this is Sika here and you're in the broom closet. Thank you for joining me. This video is a sort of pre-New Book of Shadows pages check-in because there are a lot of new and exciting things that have been happening before I can even post any videos about the new Book of Shadows. I want to welcome everybody. I hope all these new subscribers, I hope I get to talk to each and every one of you at some point. Thank you for all the wonderful comments and constructive criticism. I really appreciate it. Everyone, thank you. I hope everyone had a great full moon that just passed and Beltane season. I can't wait to tell you about mine. I can't wait. But before I do that, I just want to say a little bit about the past Beltane season compared to this new one. So most of you know that Ostara was my first full year following the Wheel of the Year and learning about pagan traditions, spell work, divination, and I can't tell you how magical and how enlightening it is, and it still is. I haven't even scratched the surface, excuse me. But if Ostara to me is that metaphysical birth, it was my first jump into this exciting new path, then Beltane definitely is putting all of that knowledge to use and getting my nose to the grindstone, getting my house in order, finally finishing those old projects, getting them out of the way so I can start these new ones and share them with you. So this Beltane season was quite different from the last. As you know, last Ostara was my jump in, so Beltane I had decided, okay, I'm gonna really try this out and see, because I know there's so much to learn from other people who have been on this path for decades. So I decided to go downtown, into downtown San Diego, for a gathering. There is a women's circle who was going to do their Beltane festivities, so I was invited and I decided to go. I don't know if some of you know, but I have a tricky time with social anxiety. So never mind just going down to a group of women that I had never met before. I was also struck with the stress of, how do I get there? Do I have gas in my car? Do I need to bring money for this? Did I need to bring something for a potluck? I did not know what to expect. However, it was lovely. It was very nice. I don't believe that I really clicked with the circle as others might have, but it was lovely. I was able to make a beautiful head wreath for Beltane, and I did feel that I could possibly check that off my list as something that I wanted to promise to myself, to get out of my head, to get out of the routine that sometimes we let ourselves fall back into over the winter. And it was the same for this Beltane. I wanted to make sure that I got myself out of this solitary practice. If that is your style, that's great, and that has always been my style, to do my solitary things. However, this year I discovered this amazing group of women, and I joined their meetup and attended their Beltane festivities, and I was Twitter-pated for 3 or 4 days after joining this Beltane gathering. It was absolutely amazing. We were able to make some fairy bracelets. Not sure if you can see those. And I don't think I had one negative thing to say about that. I was able to meet so many beautiful, enchanting, wise maidens, mothers and crones. It was fantastic. And one of the people I spoke to personally was a lovely young lady, and I found out she has a YouTube channel and she does readings, and I suggest all of you, after watching this, go visit her. I'm gonna try to say her name correctly. Adriana Valdivia. How awesome is that name? So Adriana has her own channel. I'm gonna put a link below. Go visit her. She, as well as all these other wonderful people, she is one of the ones that really stuck with me. So Adriciana, shout out. I hope everybody comes to see you. I have some notes here I'm trying to look at. So, oh, let me tell you about the new Book of Shadows before we start. I'm gonna put on my fairy bracelet because it's a fairy magical day today. I have to put it on this wrist because I got a little, I'm so clumsy. So as you all know, this was last year's Book of Shadows. Just your average sketchbook that I turned into a magical vessel of knowledge. And I decided that this coming season, this coming year, I was going to take my art a step further. So this was my love, my special magical vessel. And I wanted this next chapter to have its own space. This to me was my beginning. This needed its own space. At a later time I might reorganize it, but from now on I'm going to be using this bad boy. And it's a mixed media sketchbook. It's 98 pound, yes, 98 pound, 160 gram weight paper, and it's awesome. It is a little bigger than the sketchbook. The sketchbook is 8.5 by 11 paper, and this is 9.5, or excuse me, 9 by 12. But I'm gonna trim the pages down at some point. But this paper is meant for wet media, charcoal, pastels, paint of any sort, pencil, crayons, dirt, whatever you want to use. So I wanted to use this because the paper is a little thicker. And I'm loving this. I already did a page because I'm loving this spiral bound because it's easier to do both sides and get everything even and level instead of just having it open and being inhibited by a crease. So this is lovely because it has perforated edges, perforated line that you can tear out. So I have a Book of Shadows page done for all of you, and I'm going to post that shortly, but I decided that this coming season, I've already done the title pages and a small history about each Sabbath, but this year, to keep myself going and keep myself in tune with the time of year and what they mean, I think I'm going to have this Book of Shadows concentrate on traditions and lore. I like that. Traditions and lore of the Sabbats, from hand fasting to Krampus to Bridget, all of those wonderful, fascinating things. So I'm going to fill this bad boy up, and I'm gonna nickname this guy the Meadowlark. I don't know why. Meadowlark. I like that name. I hope everybody is doing wonderfully. I guess I'll just give everybody time to digest this video, and tomorrow I will post the new pages of the Book of Shadows, my Meadowlark Book of Shadows, and I'll give you a quick glimpse of what I worked on. Did you catch it? I hope everybody has a lovely week and a lovely rest of the Beltane season. Many blessings. Blessed be.